Hello everybody, a very warm welcome to SD Capital's official YouTube channel. Today's session, we are going to discuss the current volatility we are observing in the Indian equity market and what retail investors can do about it. At the end of the video, there will be a free stock recommendation as usual. So, today's topic, the current volatility. Currently, Nifty 50 is trading around 14,600 and Nifty has observed the same level on 22nd February. So between 22nd February and now, that is 2 months, Nifty 50 has been really range bound. The upper limit it has reached around 15,200 and the lower limit it has reached is around 14,200. So this 1,000 point, this is really the price channel where the Nifty's price has been restricted to. Now, why this is happening is probably something everybody knows about. India is reeling under the second COVID wave. At the same time, there is vaccination drive going on. The second wave of coronavirus, we still don't know the peak, but it has already reported 260,000 cases yesterday. Whereas the first COVID wave peak was around 90,000 only. So it's already 3 times dangerous. But the difference is this time India has already administered 120 million doses of vaccine, Covishield, Covaxin combined. Thereby, the situation is quite different this time. Last time for the administration, the only thing for the government, the only thing possible to stop the spread was really locking down the economy. There was no vaccine. Even what medicine can help, that was not really known at that point. But today they know. So there is a battle going on where coronavirus is trying to pull down everything, and all our doctors, all the vaccines, everything is trying to put a stop to that. So this is a classic bear versus bull tug of war going on in the market, if you may. Now, in this situation, as we said, we are going to discuss 2 strategies which can help retail investors. The first is range-bound trading. So this is a trading policy adopted by people who can do very good technical analysis. Let's take an example because that will probably clarify things much faster and much better. Let's assume Infosys stock price has been going up and down between 2 limits, 1,350 and 1,200 rupees. So you have seen that Infosys stock price is going up to 1,350 and then coming back again, and it is going down till 1,200 rupees and then bouncing back again. In this case, this is the price channel for Infosys stock for the recent few weeks. The upper limit 1350 is called the resistance level. The lower limit 1200 is called support level. So if you try to do a range bound trading, what you need to do is either you try to buy Infosys stocks around rupees 1200 and you sell around 1350 and book a profit of 150 rupees per stock, or you short when the stock price is near 1350 and you fulfill back your short obligation when the price point is near 1200. Now, you have to be extremely careful here because until and unless you maintain strict stop loss order, your investment will be substantially at risk. For some reason, you bought around 1200 and it went up to 1225, 1230. You are hopeful that the price will go up till 1350. Something happened, something negative happened in the market and increased stock price slid down. It breaches the 1200 level. If you don't have a strict stop loss, you may lose your money substantially. Same can happen when you are trying to short it and Infosys stock price break through the ceiling and goes up from 1350. So you have to be very careful. The other thing is Indian equity market, although the Nifty 50 has been range bound, not everything is range bound. If you look at sectoral indices, for example, Bank Nifty, Nifty Auto, there is substantial downtrend there. On the other hand, Nifty Pharma, Nifty Commodities, even Nifty IT, they are uptrend. So the overall market is range bound doesn't mean that every sector is range bound. Even in the sector, you have to look out for the companies. Some companies are range bound, some companies are not. So you have to pick the correct sector and the correct company. Then again, while calculating the support level or resistance level, you have to be very careful. Let's go back to our previous example. So Infosys, you have seen that price point has been between 1200 and 1350. Now, you have observed in the recent past only twice, just 2 times, price has reached 1200 and then bounced back. You may not be very sure that 1200 is the correct support level. But if you have seen Nifty price, Infosys price bouncing back from 1200 level, say 5 times, 6 times in the recent past, that means it is a reliable support level. Thereby, to adopt range-bound trading strategy, one has to be very careful. You have to choose the sector and company correctly, and then you have to do your calculation about support and resistance correctly. There is something called RSI, the index, which also helps you choose. If RSI index is above 70, this is the index can only have value between 0 and 100. If it is above 70, that means it is overbought. If it is below 30, it is oversold. So that is another thing which will help you make decisions when you are trying to adopt the range-bound trading strategy. But once again, to adopt this strategy, you have to be really good with your technical analysis, and you have to pay real good attention towards all market movements, and you have to maintain your portfolio very carefully. The other strategy which can help all long-term investors is the contrarian strategy. What is a contrarian strategy? As the name suggests, it is going against the market sentiment, going against people. Because contrarian investors believe that investor sentiment create opportunity for the real, rational, disciplined investors. Bill Ackman, Warren Buffett are few names which you will recognize easily who are contrarian investors. They believe that you be greedy when everybody is fearful, and when everybody is greedy, it's time for you to be fearful. So if everybody is panicking about a particular company or a sector or an overall market unnecessarily, and they are selling off their positions, in that case, that sell pressure will bring down the price substantially, which is an opportunity for the rational investors. They will get an opportunity to buy stocks at a price point unimaginable otherwise. And also, when people are just buying, they're in a frenzy. Contrarian investors say that it is a bubble and it's time for rational investors to book profit and say bye-bye to the whole of the position. This kind of panic situation happens typically last year. This kind of panic situation actually happened when COVID first time started in India. Market just melted down, and if you have seen our first couple of videos, we have been emphasizing and re-emphasizing that this is an opportunity for long-term investors. Because when everybody is panicking unnecessarily, they just don't know which way it is going, you get an opportunity to buy real good stock at a real good price point. This time also, it is a market was due for a mini correction anyways. It should have taken a breather. Now it is taking a breather. But this is also the time when you do your analysis correctly, and if you can locate, if you can find out real good companies, this is the time to start investing. This is an opportunity which you may not get in next 5 years. If the market take further downtrend, that will be again a great opportunity for the longer term investors. But that doesn't mean you just buy any stock and every stock. It means contrarian investors buy into real good stock where the earning has been showing a consistent uptrend. It has some competitive advantage. The management is really good, and the long-term strategy taken by the management actually aligns with overall public policy in that country and overall market demand. So all of these needs to be satisfied before you can say that this company is fundamentally strong. But if you start to watch out for such companies and you have say 10 companies where you believe you should invest, when market is panicking, everybody is panicking, that is an opportunity for you to start building your positions in those stocks, and they are going to generate a return which you otherwise may not be able to generate ever. Remember last year market in April, this time pretty much market went down till 7,600 and market came back to 12,500 in November itself. People who started investing with us or started investing on their own, doing their proper studies, made a fortune last year by investing in the Indian equity market. These are like really small events if you are here for the longer term. These are opportunities. If you want to take the opportunity, please start to study on your own or take help from professionals like us, and this will generate a return otherwise impossible. All said and done, now it is time for today's free stock recommendation, and today's free stock recommendation is Muthoot Finance. Our research team has done their research and they have confirmed that Muthoot Finance is going to have a bull run ahead of it. If this works for your portfolio, please start to build the position into this stock. As usual, we will share the stop loss and the target price with our customers only. But if you have been watching our YouTube videos, you know how good our free stock recommendations are. So if this works for your portfolio, please start to build the position. That's all. I hope you get your vaccine soon if you haven't got it already. Please wear mask. Please maintain social distance. I'm sure India will defeat the second wave as well. Thank you and take care.